let me introduce Mr. Twirl. So Twirl is my newest addition. He's been here about half a month, about 2 weeks. He's precious, as you can see. He's a pony. He's about 14 hands. He's about 10 years old. He is a blue roan Pinto Pony. He's a grade pony. He's ranch bred. You'll see he has a tattoo, a brand, not a tattoo. He has a brand. There it is, right there. Can you see it? Okay, good. He has a brand on his shoulder, so he was clearly what we call ranch bred, but he's unregistered. Gosh only knows what he is. I'll tell you guys what I think he is from looking at him. What I think he is breed-wise, when you watch him go, you haven't seen him go yet, but when you watch him go, he presents himself with a very high neck, and he's actually a really, really big sport pony mover. He's actually an excellent mover. Often these ponies are sort of mediocre movers. This thing moves like a performance pony. So that, with the way he presents himself really uphill, I see Hackney Pony. So I think there's a little Hackney Pony in him. I think there's some paint, because clearly, and he's ranch bred. So I'm assuming paint. Also, I think there's some Welsh Pony in him. So my guess is he's probably a little bit of Hackney Pony, a little bit of Welsh Pony, and some paint horse. Also, he came from Texas, and so the paint horse part kind of fits into that as well. So that's what we're thinking he is breed-wise. He's adorable. He is precious. He's perfect. He came as a Gymkhana, Western, rodeo, trail. I can do anything with any child pony. Long mane. We call it that long Mustang mane. Sorry, he's looking for the treats. He has to wait. I usually don't have the treats in my hand because they do this, but I'm in preparation for the video segment I'm about to do on bridling. I did put it in my hand. So just a heads up, you guys, I would not, whoops, sorry. I would not put treats in your hand because they do this. I don't even put treats in my pocket because they do this. So, again, I put it in my hand just because I was in preparation for the segment we're about to do. And he's very aware of that. What was I going to say about you, sweet pony? I was going to say something else. Oh, he came from Texas. I think that's what I was going to say, is he came from Texas. Oh, I remember. So he was a Western pony. Western runaround, Gymkhana, everything pony. I have pictures to prove it. They're fabulous. You'll see that when I run his full ad in a couple weeks. But we decided to turn him into a fancy schmancy English pony. So because of his movement, he's a super fantastic mover. Because I have a picture of him jumping in a Western saddle, and even in the Western saddle with a kid that's probably never jumped before, his front legs are really typey and up and even and beautiful. So his form over fences was gorgeous, even though he was in the worst of circumstances. So that in conjunction with what a fantastic mover he is, in conjunction with that's where the money is. And she spent too much for him. She brought him over from Texas. She spent too much for him. Then, of course, there's the shipping costs. And when he arrived, she realized that he was not the pony that she thought he was going to be. And so after a couple months of working with him, with her two daughters, age 5 and 8, she realized it wasn't a good match. So he went and hung out in her pasture for about a month. And then he came to me. She was waiting to bring him to me, and I was full. So he hung out for a month waiting for me. As you can see, he's beyond precious. Okay, so that's, so in accordance with that, I shortened his mane. I gave him a pony mane, an English pony mane. So we shortened his mane so he looked the part, and I changed his name. So he came with the name Apache, but Apache Apache feels like a Western pony. So I wanted to give him a more English name to go along with his new persona. And so because of his forehead, can you see he's got a whirl here that I thought looked like a cyclone. So I thought about calling him Cyclone, but the connotations are not good. So then I thought about calling him Whirl. But even those connotations aren't great because you don't really want a pony whirling out from under your child. So, oh, that's cute. And so instead I named him Twirl. So his name is Twirl, which I love. I think it suits him beautifully. I think it's a great pony name. And his current owner who's selling him loves it. So this is Mr. Twirl.